was a long one, holding on tight. Shadows on the walls, whispering old fights. I lay there listening to the quiet in my chest, waiting for a moment where I finally felt less. But something in the stillness softened the dark. A small little shimmer, a barely glowing spark. And I breathed out slow, softer than before, as if the quiet knew what I'd been reaching for. Maybe healing comes like this, not all at once but in little shifts. A breath, a pause, a place to fall, a night that doesn't break me after all. And when the night finally let me rest, I felt the weight rise off my chest, like someone opened up a window in my soul, letting in a morning I could finally hold. And when the dark unclenched its hands, I felt the world turn soft again. A quiet mercy, gentle and unexpressed, when the night finally let me rest. Finally let me rest. The air turned warmer, though the sun wasn't up, like dawn was waiting by the doorstep of my pulse. A low hum wrapped around the broken parts of me, like some soft promise I had forgotten how to see. My heartbeat slowed, met the rhythm of the air, golden light preparing to rise somewhere. And for the first time in too many months, I felt my ribs loosen, felt myself become enough. Maybe morning starts inside, long before the sky turns bright. A whisper saying you can stay, you made it through another night. And when the night finally let me rest, I felt the weight rise off my chest, like someone opened up a window in my soul, letting in a morning I could finally hold. And when the dark unclenched its hands, I felt the world turn soft again. A quiet mercy, gentle and unexpressed, when the night finally let me rest. Finally let me rest. Humming harmonies in the half-light, soft guitar tracing out the outline of a dawn that's learning how to stay. A quiet glow that knows my name, and halfway between the dark and day, I felt the fear begin to fade. Something warm pressed to my chest, a sunrise whisper you can rest. I opened my eyes, though the room was still dim, and felt the day reaching gently from within. The kind of calm you don't dare break, the kind you hold with careful faith. And somewhere beyond the window pane, I heard soft footsteps calling my name, a sign that dawn was drawing near, a promise that tomorrow might be clear. Soft footsteps on the edge of dawn. I think I'll follow where they're drawn. 'Cause when the night finally let me rest, it left a quiet glow inside my chest, like early light that doesn't rush or ask for more, just warms the places I'd forgotten to explore. And now the day is on its way, There were footsteps in the quiet, soft against the floor, like the morning taking shape just outside my door. The night still lingered, heavy in the air, but something gentle told me hope was standing there. A pale light pressed its palms against the window glass, tracing golden lines through everything I've passed. And I breathed in slow, the way new days begin, a softer version of the world letting itself in. I rose with a hush of the waking sky, with the ache of the dark still behind my eyes, but something warm was pulling me along, a quiet rhythm like a half-remembered song. Soft footsteps on the edge of dawn, leading me where the shadows are gone, into a morning that feels like it knows all of the places my tired heart goes. Soft footsteps calling me on, whispering gently you're not alone, and I follow where the light is drawn. Soft footsteps on the edge of dawn. The guitar in my chest strummed a lighter chord, like my heartbeat found the rhythm it was searching for. Dust stands quietly above the wooden floor, shining in the hush I hadn't seen before. A cup of warmth waiting on the old oak shelf, steam rising like a promise I could keep for myself. And every breath felt deeper than the last, pulling me forward from the weight of my past. Maybe healing looks like this, a quiet room, a gentle shift. The world doesn't rush, it simply wakes, and I unfold right with it, slow as daybreak. Soft footsteps on the edge of dawn, leading me where the shadows are gone, into a morning that feels like it knows all of the places my tired heart goes. Soft footsteps calling me on, whispering gently you're not alone, and I follow where the light is drawn. Soft footsteps on the edge of dawn. Golden breath against my skin. The world begins again within. I hear it in the softened air, the quiet saying I'm still here. I step into the tender glow, into a day that wants me to grow. The horizon whispered promises across the room, painting over all the memories draped in gloom. And in the hush I felt a small release, a letting go, a fragile kind of peace. The morning called my name in a whispering tone, a voice that felt like something I had always known. And as the first true sunlight touched my face, I knew I was walking toward a gentler place. And that first warmth on my skin felt like the place where hope begins. Soft footsteps on the edge of dawn, leading me where the shadows are gone, into a morning that feels like it knows all touch me slow, that first soft light slipped through the curtains, quiet and white. I felt it gather on my face, a small reminder I'm still in this place. The morning didn't ask for much, just let the glow become my crutch. I breathed it in like something new, like this soft warmth already knew the truth. Somewhere between the fear and calm, I found a way to carry on. Maybe hope begins like this, a gentle light, a tender kiss. And the first warmth on my skin felt like a start of something within. A little glow, a little chance, a slow return to who I am. And maybe healing's not a win, just letting morning settle in. But I felt life begin again, with the first warmth on my skin. The room turned golden, soft and slow, a quiet field where broken hearts regrow. My fingers trace the sunlight seam, a line of comfort rippling in a dream. The lo-fi hum of morning air, a padded rhythm easing every care. I didn't know how much I'd missed the simple grace of moments like this. And in that hush I came alive, a breath, a shimmer, a gentle rise. The past uncoiled its tightened fists and made a little room for bliss. 'Cause the first warmth on my skin felt like a start of something within. A little glow, a little chance, a slow return to who I am. And maybe healing's not a win, just letting morning settle in. But I felt life begin again, with the first warmth on my skin. Like sunlight stitching all my seams, gathering the pieces left in me. Let it linger, let it stay, let this warmth show me the way. A breath that whispers from within, you're allowed to start again. I touched the window pane and felt the day, the world outside waking in its gentle way. Bird song drifting lightly in the air, a kind of peace I didn't know was there. I stepped into the glow so thin, letting morning seep beneath my skin. And in the golden hush I found a softer place to stand my ground. Breathe like the healing's just begun. And the first warmth on my skin felt like the start of something within. A little glow, a little chance, a slow return to who I am. And maybe healing's not a win, just letting morning settle in. But I felt life begin again. With the first warmth on my skin. The morning rose a little higher in the sky, soft gold spilling over everything inside. I stepped into its quiet, let it fill my lungs, a slow release of all the nights I'd outrun. The air was warm in a way I could trust, tender breeze brushing off the dust. I breathe it in like something kind, letting it settle deep in my uneasy mind. Maybe peace was never gone, just waiting for a softer dawn. And in this glow I start to see the world is gentler than it used to be. Breathing in a gentler sun, feeling lighter than the days I've come from. Every inhale a quiet wave, every exhale a step I'm brave. And maybe healing's never done, but it begins when morning comes. And I feel something soft undone, breathing in a gentler sun. The shadows on the floor stretch thin and slow, like they were learning how to let me go. My chest rose easy, free from weight, finding a rhythm I could recreate. The lo-fi hum of the world outside matched the softer beating of my quiet pride. For the first time in a long, long while, I felt my breath return in a peaceful style. It's strange how light can teach you this, how to turn your doubt into a wish. A simple warmth, a steady glow, showing me the way to go. Breathing in a gentler sun, feeling lighter than the days I've come from. Every inhale a quiet wave, every exhale a step I'm brave. And maybe healing's never done, but it begins when morning comes. And I feel something soft undone. Let the golden breath begin, let it soften what's within. In this warmth I feel release, in this glow I find my peace. Every breath a gentle guide, leading me back to the light inside. I closed my eyes and felt the day unfold, a quiet story written in the gold. And as the morning wrapped around my spine, I knew the light was something truly mine. A softer world, a softer heart, a gentle place where healing starts. And in the haze your name appears, a warmth I've carried through the years. Breathing in a gentler sun, feeling lighter than the days I've come from. Every inhale a quiet wave, every exhale a step I'm brave. And maybe healing's never done, but I'm becoming someone new, someone who can finally say the day's begun. Breathing in a gentler sun. In the hush between the breaths I take, I saw your name rise through the gentle haze. Not loud, not sharp, not calling me home, just drifting softly like it always had known. The way the morning settles on my skin, place where fragile hopes begin. Your name was warm like sunlight does, a memory breathing beside me just because. Maybe light remembers too, all the shades I've walked through. Your name glows in the air so thin, like morning carrying you back again. Your name in the morning haze, moving through the softened rays. Not a shout, just a quiet sign, a whisper saying you're still mine. Your name glowing in the dawn, leading me gently, carrying on the tender truth, the light to the base. Your name in the morning haze, it floated slow through the quiet of the room, like a soft refrain rising out of the gloom. Every letter warmed the coldest space, painting golden lines across my face. I reached out though nothing was there, just the warmth of memory wrapped in it. Somehow it was more than enough, a reminder that love can still feel soft. Maybe healing comes in names spoken gently without blame. Your voice echoing in the dawn, a place where all my fears are gone. Your name in the morning haze, moving through the softened rays. Not a shout, just a quiet sign, a whisper saying you're still mine. Your name glowing in the dawn, leading me gently, carrying on the tender truth, the light to fade. Your name in the morning haze. Your name drifts through the golden air. feel you even when you're not there. Maybe the morning always knew how to bring me back to you. In this haze, I understand. Your name still warms my trembling hands. I stood inside the warmth you left behind, a gentle echo stitched into my mind. And as the haze curled softly around my chest, I felt my heartbeat settle into rest. The morning carried something true, a quiet message shaped like you. And with your name still in the air, I brew slow tea in a kitchen chair. Your name in the morning haze, moving through the softened rays. Not a shout, just a quiet sign, a whisper saying you're still mine. Your name glow in the dawn, holding me gently as I move on. A tender truth, the light pervades. Your name in the morning haze. Your name in the morning haze. I moved into the quiet like a whispered prayer, bare feet on the tiles, warm breath in the air. The sun was climbing softly up the window frame, still holding the glow of your gentle name. The kettle sang low like a distant hum, a simple song reminding me where I'm from. And in that calm, the world felt kind, a little softness for my tired mind. Funny how the smallest things can feel like healing when they cling to the quiet places in my chest. A moment made for slow and for rest. Slow tea in a quiet kitchen, warm steam rising like a gentle vision. Hands wrapped around a porcelain cup, breathing in the day as it's waking up. Every sip a soft decision, a quiet kind of new beginning, finding peace in repetition. Slow tea in a quiet kitchen. Light spilled golden across the wooden floor, like it had been waiting there the night before. I watched it dance around the room with ease, the stillness setting deeper inside me. The tea was warm, the morning calm, a quiet rhythm like a healing song. And in that sip I felt the trace of someone's name still stitched in place. Maybe mornings teach us how to start again, right here, right now. A simple warmth, a steady breath, a little grace the night had left. Slow tea in a quiet kitchen, warm steam rising like a gentle vision. Hands wrapped around a porcelain cup, breathing in the day as it's waking up. Every sip a soft decision, a quiet kind of new beginning, finding peace in repetition. Slow tea in a quiet kitchen. Steam curling in the golden air, whispered truth. I'm learning how to feel renewed in this quiet place. I understand. The morning holds me with gentle hands. I leaned against the counter, letting stillness stay, watching sunlight paint the edges of the day. And as the cup warmed both my hands, I felt a peace I could almost understand. Your memory lingered light and thin, a soft companion settling in. The moment hummed beneath my breath, a half-light song I hadn't heard yet. Slow tea in a quiet kitchen, warm steam rising like a gentle vision. Hands wrapped around a porcelain cup, breathing in the day as it's waking up. Every sip a soft decision, a quiet kind of new beginning, finding peace in repetition. Slow tea in a quiet kitchen. Slow tea in a quiet kitchen. Half-light of the morning, where the shadows fade, I caught myself humming a tune I'd never made. It drifted from the quiet like a gentle breeze, wrapping round my shoulders with effortless ease. The kettle cooled beside me, the tea long done. Warmth lingered on my palms from the rising sun, and in that glow I felt something shift. A tiny melody, a subtle lift. Funny how a simple sound can pick you up from where you're down. A quiet hum, a whispered part, a song rebuilding my tired heart. Humming in the half-light, soft and low, but somehow right. A little voice beneath my breath, a tune that pulls me back from death. Humming where the shadows part, waking up the sleeping heart. A quiet song the dawn invites, humming in the half-light. The walls held the echo of the gentle tone, like the room remembered how not to feel alone. Every note a shimmer in the golden haze, a fragile comfort rising through the early ways. I didn't know what the melody meant, maybe healing, maybe content, but still it flowed soft as air. A morning hymn I didn't know I'd wear. Sometimes music finds its way before the words know what to say. And in that hum I felt it clear. A little light was living here. Humming in the half-light, soft and low, but somehow right. A little voice beneath my breath, a tune that pulls me back from death. Humming where the shadows part, waking up the sleeping heart. A quiet song the dawn invites, humming in the half-light. soft as morning in this room. Every note a golden thread, stitching truth to what was said. Humming carries me along, a gentle place where I belong. I lean into the rhythm without a thought, letting morning teach what night could not. A peace that trembled but didn't break, a quiet choice I was free to make. And as the melody settled on my skin, I now knew the day was ready to begin. Connection to trace. In that hum I found the start, when the window slowly opened my heart. Humming in the half-light, soft and low but somehow right. A little voice beneath my breath, a tune that pulls me back from death. Humming where the shadows part, waking up the sleeping heart. A quiet song at dawn invites, humming in the half-light.
I followed the hum I carried inside to the window where morning began to arrive. The glass felt warm beneath my resting hand, like the sunlight knew exactly where I'd stand. Outside the world was wrapped in gold, a quiet promise waiting to unfold. And in that glow I felt a part I'd hidden away begin to start. Strange how light can speak so true, painting colors I once withdrew. A single ray upon my chest told me I deserved to rest. The window that opened my heart, let the sky pull me gently apart. A tender breath, a softened start. Morning stitching light into the dark, and all the hurt that kept me far lifted as the day unbarred. I felt myself become a spark, the window that opened my heart. I watched the sun spill over the street, turning quiet shadows warm and sweet. Birdsong drifted through the morning air, song that whispered you're still here. The world outside looks strangely new, gentle, hopeful, touch with dew. And in that stillness I could feel something in me learning to heal. Maybe healing starts with sight, letting in a little light. One small window open wide can shift the weather deep inside. The window that opened my heart, let the sky pull me gently apart. A tender breath, a softened start.
light pooling like a quiet truth, a glow returning from my youth. Let it fill the fractured space, let it warm the empty place. This window shows what I've ignored. There's still a life worth reaching toward. The breeze slipped in, cool against my skin, carrying the morning deeper in. And as I watched the world unfold, I felt my heart grow calm and bold. A gentle crack, a soft release, a breath of long-awaited peace. And in that space I felt it stay, a little more alive than yesterday. The window that opened my heart, let the sky pull me gently apart. A tender breath, a softened start, morning stitching light into the dark. And all the hurt that kept me far lifted as the day unbarred. I felt myself become a spark. The window that opened my heart. The light still lingered on my face, the morning calm filling up the space. My breath felt deeper than before, like my lungs remembered what they're for. I touched the window one last time, feeling the warmth I used to hide. And something in me rose to say, I'm a little more alive today. It wasn't loud, it wasn't fast, just a quiet shift from all my past. A simple glow, a softened way, a step that brought me in today. A little more alive than yesterday, a little more here in the gentle sway of sunlight falling where I stand, of warmth that's reaching for my hands. I feel my fears begin to fade, and hope steps softly in their place. I'm moving, light I bend, I sway, a little more alive than yesterday. The floor felt warmer under my bare feet, the morning humming something sweet. The quiet room didn't feel so still, it breathed with me a gentle thrill. Every shadow softened at the edges, every doubt loosened its old pledges. And in that softened golden way, I knew I'd changed since yesterday. Healing rarely shouts its name, it comes in whispers small and tame. And in that whisper I could hear a voice saying, you're still here.
A little more alive than yesterday, a little more here in the gentle sway of sunlight falling where I stand, of warmth that's reaching for my hands. I feel my fears begin to fade and hope steps softly in their place. I move in light, I bend, I sway, a little more alive than yesterday. Becoming who I'm meant to be. Every note of morning's tune lifts me softly like a balloon. I rise in quiet, tender ways, becoming brighter with the day. I looked around the room and felt every place I'd broken melt, not into perfection's shape, but into something kind and safe. And as the morning held me close, I found the part I'd missed the most, the part of me that chose to stay a little more alive today. And in that light I saw it true, the sun fell softly between me and you. A little more alive than yesterday, a little more here in a gentle sway of sunlight falling where I stand, of warmth that's reaching for my hands. I feel my fears begin to fade and hope steps softly in their place. I move in light, I bend, I sway, a little more alive than yesterday. The morning stretched between us like a line of gold, a quiet distance neither of us told. I felt your memory glowing here, close enough to comfort, far enough to disappear. The sun slipped softly through the drifting air, landing in the space we used to share. And in that gentle, heartfelt hue, I saw the truth I never knew. Light reveals what shadows hide, where you linger, where you've died. And in that glow I understood, not all things broken leave for good. Where the sun fell between us, everything felt bright but weightless. A gentle truth, a quiet trust, a light that held the both of us. Though time may blur what we once knew, the morning still remembers you. Warm and soft, a tender hush, where the sun fell between us. I traced the warmth across the wooden floor, a drifting softness I had felt before. It carried echoes of our quiet day, of whispered laughter, soft displays. Your shadow lingered in the softened light, not haunting me but holding me upright. A memory woven into morning's lace, a presence made of sun and grace. Maybe some connections stay, even when they fade away, carried by the rising sun, two hearts touching then undone. Where the sun fell between us, everything felt bright but weightless. A gentle truth, a quiet trust, a light that held the both of us. Though time may blur what we once knew, the morning still remembers you. Warm and soft, a tender hush, where the sun fell between us. Settling where you used to be, not a wound, just memory. In the warmth I feel you here, in the shade you disappear, and somewhere in the space between I find the truth of what we've been. I leaned into the glow and felt it clear. You're not gone, you're just quieter here. The sunlight didn't push you out, it softened every heavy doubt. And as the room turned gold and white, I felt the light move deep inside. So I reached out, instinctive flight, hands wrapping gently around the light. Where the sun fell between us, everything felt bright but weightless. A gentle truth, a quiet trust, a light that held the both of us. Though time may blur what we once knew, the morning still remembers you. Warm and soft, a tender hush, where the sun fell between us. Reach into the golden air, let sunlight gather in my hands right there. It settled softly on my skin, a gentle warmth drifting in. The morning shimmered calm and bright, wrapped around me like a quiet rite. And in that glow, I felt it true. Day was holding me, not just passing through. Strange how light can feel like touch, soft enough but still enough. A tender pull, a subtle guide, a warmth that blooms from deep inside. Hands wrapped around soft light, holding something warm. A gentle truth in morning's rise, a glow that's steady, shaking skies. In this touch I come alive, a softer way for me to survive. Healing comes in moments like, with hands wrapped around soft light. I watch the dust sparkle as it climbs, galaxies in slow warm time. The light moved gentle across my chest, a quiet rhythm urging rest. I let it in without a fight, this fragile mercy calm and bright. For the first time in so long, I felt the world hum like a song. Maybe warmth was all touch that didn't break or twist.
against my skin, a reminder I can breathe again. Hands wrapped around soft light, holding something warm and right. A gentle truth in morning's rise, a glow that's steady, shaking skies. In this touch I come alive, a softer way for me to survive. Healing comes in moments like, with hands wrapped around soft light. Light resting where the shadows used to stay. A warmth that slowly melts the gray. I hold it close, I let it be, a piece of dawn belonging to me, in golden breasts and softened sight. I'm learning how to treat myself right. The window glowed, the morning grew, and in its rise I felt brand new. My fingers loose and slow and kind, letting the past slip out of mine. And as the light moved toward my chest, I let it fill the empty rest. In that glow so warm and stern, I heard my quiet heart return. Hands wrapped around soft light, holding something warm and right. A gentle truth in morning's rise, a glow that's steady, shaking skies. In this touch I come alive, a softer way for me to survive. Healing comes in moments like, with hands wrapped around soft light. The light was resting on my chest, a steady glow that whispered rest. And in that calm beneath the sun, I felt a shift I couldn't outrun. A tiny thumb beneath my hand, a pulse I struggled to understand. But there it was, soft and sure, a heart that wanted to endure. It wasn't loud, it wasn't fast, just a tremble shaking off the past. A quiet knocking, calm and clear, a little voice saying I am here. The moment I heard my heart beat turn warm and low like a lantern's burn. A fragile beat beneath my skin, telling me to let life back in. I stood so still, afraid to move, as if the morning might undo this gentle truth I finally learned. The moment I heard my heart return. It fluttered softly like a waking bird, speaking in a language I barely heard. But every beat was a promise new, a sign that I was pulling through. The pain I held began to fade, melted by the light I'd made. And in that warmth so deep, so slight, my heart stepped forward toward the light. Funny how a single beat can lift you from beneath your grief. A small reminder, calm and pure, that heartbeat rising with the dawn. A rhythm soft but holding on. I didn't know how much I missed the way it trembled in my chest, but now it sings alive and clear. A post that says you're still here. I pressed my palm against my ribs, felt life move gentle through the fibs. Not rushing, no, just breathing through a familiar beat, but bright and new. And as the sun warmed everything, I felt my heart begin to sing. It's a quiet song began to bloom, warmth gathering in every room. The moment I heard my heart return, warm and low like a lantern's burn. A fragile beat beneath my skin, telling me to let life back in. I stood so still, afraid to move, as if the morning might undo this gentle truth I finally learned. The moment I heard my heart return. The warmth began to move like a gentle tide, collecting in the corners where the shadows hide. Little golden pools along the floor, soft reminders of the day before. I watched them shimmer up the walls, as if the morning answered all the quiet fears I left in place, the ones that kept me from disgrace. Sunlight drifts with patient hands, touching where the darkness stands. A quiet glow, a tender bloom, warmth gathering in across the room. Warmth gathered in the corners of the room, soft as laughter, quiet as a bloom, filling spaces I forgot to feel. Painted every fragile piece with something real, like the world is learning how to soothe, softening everything I move, healing hums in gentle tune. Warmth gathered in the corners of the room. Warmth gathered in the corners of the room. The air felt lighter with every breath I drew, like the morning knew exactly what to do. Dust rose slowly in the amber light, tiny worlds glowing soft and bright. My heart kept rhythm with the sun's ascent, beating in a way that felt heaven sent. And suddenly the room wasn't just a space, it was a shelter, a quiet embrace. Maybe this is what it means when all the broken starts to mend. A little glow in every groove, a warmth that gently asks me to move. Warmth gathered in the corners of the room, soft as laughter, quiet as a bloom, filling spaces I forgot to feel. Painted every fragile piece with something real, like the world is learning how to soothe, softening everything I move, healing hums in gentle tune. Warmth gathered in the corners of the room. Warmth gathered in the corners of the room. Light unfolding softly in the seams, a gentle warmth beneath my dreams. Every shadow melts away, Every breath begins to sway. I feel the morning hold me tight, a quiet bloom of tender light. I placed my hand upon the nearest sunlit space and felt it bright in every trace of nighttime sorrow, cold and thin. A softness blooming from within. The room became a part of me, a vessel for serenity. And in that glow my heart unclad, revealing a smile I forgot I had. Warmth gathered in the corners of the room, soft as laughter, quiet as a bloom. Filling spaces I forgot to feel, painting every fragile piece with something real. Like the world is learning how to soothe, softening everything I move, healing hums in gentle tune. Warmth gathered in the corners of the room. The light climbed slowly across my face, tracing every quiet place where sadness rested, soft but deep, where memories curled themselves to sleep. But something shifted in that glow, a warmth that nudged the shadows slow. And suddenly, without command, my lips curved where they used to stand. It wasn't wide, it wasn't loud, just a lift that pushed through every cloud. A quiet truth, a healing spark, a glow returning from the dark. A smile I didn't know I still had, soft and trembling, warm and sad, born from sunlight, calm and true. A small reminder that I'm breaking through. A quiet ride, a gentle glance, a smile I didn't know I still had. The mirror caught it in its gentle frame, a softer version of my name. My eyes look brighter, not by much, but enough to feel the morning's touch. And in that moment I could see a kind of shape of who I'd be. Healing doesn't shout its claim, it comes in glimmers small as flame. Funny how the face can show what the heart begins to slowly know. A rising hope, a soft inside, a piece of dawn that's settled by. A smile I didn't know I still had, soft and trembling, warm and sad, born from sunlight, calm and true. A small reminder that I'm breaking through. A quiet rise, a gentle glance, a smile I didn't know I still had. A fragile bloom across my face, a tiny light in an open space. Sometimes joy returns so small, like it's afraid to be seen at all. But still it comes and still it stays, a bloom that sunlight gently weighs. I let the smile settle in my skin, a quiet whisper from within, proof that healing's slow, not gone. It gathers gently dawn by dawn, and as the morning held me close, I saw a part of me I lost. And with that smile, the truth became The morning softly learned my name. A smile I didn't know I still had. It's soft and trembling, warm and sad. Born from sunlight, calm and true. A small reminder that I'm breaking through. A quiet rise, a gentle glad. A smile I didn't know I still had. The sunlight settles softly on my face, as if it recognized this place. The quiet curve of my unfolding smile, the calm returning after miles. The morning breeze slips through the open pane and whispers low, almost like my name. A gentle sound, a quiet claim, a moment warm enough to tame the restless shadows in my chest and coax my heartbeat into rest. It felt like dawn was speaking slow, telling me what I needed to know, that I was here and I belong. The healing hums where morning's strong. When the morning learned my name, everything inside me changed. The light felt softer, calm and true. The world felt wide and I felt new. A quiet truth without a claim. The morning softly learned my name. I stepped into the warmth with open hands. Let sunlight trace my fragile plans. Each golden ray a small embrace, a promise shining on my face. And in that tender glowing air, I felt the weight I used to bear fall away like fading night, replaced by something clean and bright. Maybe dawn, it always tried to call me into life outside, but only now, with gentler eyes, could I accept its sweet surprise. When the morning learned my name, everything inside me changed. The light felt softer, calm and true. The world felt wide and I felt new. A quiet truth without a claim. The morning softly learned my name. My name carried on a golden breeze, a whispered echo through the trees. If dawn could speak, it'd sound like this, a gentle hum, a careful kiss. And in that sound I understood the world still held a place for good. My chest rose easy as I breathed, no longer fighting what I'd grieved. The morning knew the shape of me, the fractured parts, the healing sea. And in that glow I found my aim, to grow into the light that came. And with the day now drawing near, I whispered back, everything feels softer here. When the morning learned my name, everything inside me changed. The light felt softer, calm and true. The world felt wide and I felt new. A quiet truth without a claim. The morning softly learned my name.
Everything feels softer here. The morning bright but never severe. Light falls quiet on the wooden floor. A glowing peace I can't ignore. My breath moves easy in my chest. Not rushed, not tight, just feeling blessed. And all the weight I used to bear feels lighter in this gentle air. Maybe healing isn't loud, not a lightning strike, not a breaking cloud. Maybe it's the slow repair of letting light move through the air. Everything feels softer here. In a world that dawn draws near, warmth along the edges grows, a place my tender heart can go. Every breath a small frontier, soft and safe and finally clear. Yes, everything feels softer here. The room is filled with marmalade light, not too bold, not too bright. It lays itself across my skin, inviting something new within. The quiet hum of morning sounds wraps me in its gentle rounds. Even shadows lose their fear, blurring softly as they near. I didn't know I needed this, a world rebuilt on tenderness, a calm that holds a peace that stays, a softness shaping all mind. Everything feels softer here. In a world that dawn draws near, warmth along the edges grows, a place my tender heart can go. Every breath a small frontier, soft and safe and finally clear. Yes, everything feels softer here. Soft as a whisper in the air. A gentle world that meets my care. Every note a softened hue, every breath a moment new. Here in this light I finally see a softer place meant just for me. I traced the sunlight with my hand, felt it settle, felt it stay, like quiet truth against my skin, softness growing from within. And as the morning wrapped around, I felt my heart beat slow, its sound. In this calm I found the key, the sunlit path that leads to me. Everything feels softer here. In a world that dawn draws near, warmth along the edges grows, a place my tender heart can go. Every breath a small frontier, soft and safe and finally clear. Yes, everything feels softer here. stretched softly toward my feet. A golden ribbon down the street. It pulled me gently from the door, a path I'd walked in fear before. But now the warmth was steady, kind, a guided thread for heart and mind. Each step felt light, each breath felt free, a sunlit path back home to me. I didn't know how far I'd stray, or how long in the dark I'd stay. But morning came to set me right, to lead me softly into sight, on the sunlit path back to me. I walk in golden clarity, every shadow fades away, softened by the rising day. My heart beats warm, my breath moves free, on the sunlit path back to me. I passed the places where I broke, where silence wrapped around the smoke of all the things I couldn't bear, the heavy nights, the empty air. But sunlight brushed those memories thin, turned every end into begin. I came to see a kinder way to come back to me. Maybe the path was always there, hidden under grief and wear. The morning knows how to reveal the roads were finally meant to heal, on the sunlit path back to me. I walk in golden clarity, every shadow fades away, softened by the rising day. My heart beats warm, my breath moves free, on the sunlit path back to me. Steps in rhythm with the dawn, a gentle pull that leads me on. Every ray a whispered guide, every warmth a shift inside. The more I walk, the more I see, this path was always meant for me. I reached a clearing filled with gold, a quiet piece, a story told by every beam and every breeze, a soft release, a gentle ease. And in that light I knew at last, the darkest days were in the past. Past all my dreams, on the sunlit path back to me. I walk in golden clarity, every
Every shadow fades away, softened by the rising day. My heart beats warm, my breath moves free on the sunlit path back to me. Rested on my shoulders like a quiet warmth that chased away the night. I held it gently, kept it near, a little glow I'd grown to hear. With every step along the waking street, the sunlight followed at my feet. A soft reminder I could choose the parts of me I didn't want to lose. Healing isn't where it ends, it's where the morning recommences. A quiet vow beneath the sky to carry light, to stay alive. I'm carrying the light forward, letting it become my northern. Letting warm against my chest to guide through places I once left. Every breath a brighter chord. I'm carrying the light forward. Shadows walk beside me still, softer now without the chill. They didn't claw the way they used to, just followed, learning something new. And though the world was waking slow, I felt a gentle inner glow, certainty beneath my skin that I could start again within. The past is still a part of me, but softened by the dawn I see. A memory lit, not sharp or sore, a piece of night I don't fear anymore. I'm carrying the light forward, letting it become my northern. Letting warm against my chest to guide through places I once left. Every breath a brighter chord. I'm carrying the light forward. Light woven through the steps I take, a gentle vow I'll never break. Even when the shadows rise, I'll keep the sunlight in my eyes. A quiet promise softly stored to carry all this brightness forward. I felt the day expand around my spine, a golden thread through tangled lines. My heart beat steady, calm, renewed, a rhythm morning gently brewed. And though the world stretched far and wide, I kept the sunrise at my side. For every step and every breath, a quiet home grew in my chest. I'm carrying the light forward, letting it become my northern. A lantern warm against my chest, got through places I once left. Every breath a brighter chord. I'm carrying the light forward. Somewhere between the dawn and now, a quiet truth washed over me somehow. The light I carried wasn't just a guide, it built a little place inside. A room of warmth beneath my ribs, a gentle house where healing lives. It rose from pain I once repressed, a home that grew inside my chest. It didn't bloom all at once, no sudden spark, no vibrant stunts, just breath by breath and day by day. The walls grew warm in a tender way, a home that grew inside my chest, made of softness, peace and rest, a place where all my fears digest. The morning lays me down caressed, I never knew I could be blessed with a home that grew inside my I felt the light expand within, a glowing pulse beneath my skin. The rooms were small but safe and true, built from every dawn I made it through. The floor was lined with all the tears I shed in quiet trembling years. But now those drops are shining bright, reflections of the rising light. Strange how comfort starts to form in moments tender, soft and warm. Not from others like before, but from a place I hold in my core. A home that grew inside my chest, made of softness, peace and rest, a place where all my fears digest. And morning lays me down caressed, I never knew I could be blessed with a home that grew inside my chest. Quiet house I didn't know I'd built, a gentle space where love is filled. The walls don't claim, they never bind, they're made of grace I'd yet to find. And now I breathe in calm release, a home inside that whispers peace. I place my hand above my heart, felt the warmth that didn't want to part. The home inside was soft and true, built from every morning's hue. And in that stillness I could see the place that finally welcomed me. And with that
made of softness, peace and rest. A place where all my fears digest and morning lays me down caressed. I never knew I could be blessed with a home that grew inside my chest. The morning settled all around, soft light pulling on the ground. The world felt calm, the shadows few. A quiet space I finally grew into. My breath moved warm beneath my skin. Deeper peace pulled gently in, and for the first time I was known in a place where morning felt like home. It took the dawn to help me see the softer world inside of me. 1,000 moments led me here to this warm hush, this gentle clear. This is where the morning feels like home, where every heartbeat stands alone, but never lonely, never cold. Just wrapped in light I get to hold, a place where all my edges roam, and still the sunlight calls me home. Yes, this is where I've come to know, where the morning feels like home. I watch the warmth fill every scene, turning the room into a waking dream. Dust stands slow like drifting grace, carried by the breath of this quiet space. The home inside my chest aligned with every ray that crossed my mind, and in that glow I stood reborn, a tender child of a gentle morn. Healing never moves in haste, it grows in every softened place. And now the light inside me shows the path I chose, the one that glows. This is where the morning feels like home, where every heartbeat stands alone, but never lonely, never cold. Just wrapped in light I get to hold, a place where all my edges roam, and still the sunlight calls me home. Yes, this is where I've come to know, where the morning feels like home. The dawn has settled in my bones, a quiet house completely grown. Every breath a gentle flame, calling softly out my name. I'm not afraid of where I've been, the morning pulls me back again.
place my hand upon my chest, felt the warmth I'd made the rest. And everything I'd lost before became the light that shaped this door. The room, the dawn, the rising glow all whispered things I needed to know. You are safe, you are known. This morning is your home. This is where the morning feels like home, where every heartbeat stands alone, but never lonely, never cold. Just wrapped in light I get to hold, a place where all my edges roam, and still the sunlight calls